Metroids. So, in my opinion, this is the best Metroid I've ever played. And you gotta keep in mind that this channel is all around Metroidvanias mostly. That we played Super Metroid. I have played Super Metroid many, many times since I was a young boy, and I love that game. This game is... If Super Metroid was made in 2021, this game is a better Super Metroid. I think it's the best Metroid I've ever played, by far. And there is one thing in particular that I would say that is for this game, and is how it controls. Like, this game controls, like, I'm not sure that I have played any other 2D game that controls as good as this game. Yes, I'm not saying that it's easy to control, like, it's complex. Like, at the end of the game, you're using all the buttons, and you're combining all the buttons as well. Like everything is doing something. And it can be confusing, particularly in the last fight, that you have to use many different things and power-ups. But only moving Samus around is incredibly smooth. Like, you know, I love Hollow Knight. I mean, we speedrun Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of my favorite video games, and definitely one of my favorite Metroidvanias and 2D games. But even Hollow Knight doesn't feel as smooth as this game, controlling the character at least. You love Super Metroid for nostalgia, but this game does mostly everything better. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. I would agree with that. Because, I mean, if you go and play Super Metroid feels like a game from 1994. You know? Like, it's a little stiff, and wall jumps are ridiculously difficult. They're basically frame perfect. It's not a great... The controllers are not great in the sense that Samus feels very stiff. This game does not suffer from that. This game is great. A little stiff around the edges, but this game is not. So you can have things against this game. I'm not saying this game is perfect. The music it's okay. I mean, it's nice that they took all the old themes and they remade them. It's a lot of nostalgia there for Metroid players. But in general, the music is not that great. The graphics are, I guess, as good as they can be. They're not great either. Like, Samus looks great, but the environments sometimes are like, all right. It feels like a ship. It feels like Alien, a little bit. What else can you say about this game? I think the Atom, like the computer, kind of holds your hand for a little bit too long. Keeps telling you the story, spoiling you things, and finally my last take on the game, which is something that I noticed, but it's not terrible. Right, nothing really gets stuck in your head. It's like, oh, the old themes, and the old themes sound good, but those are the old themes, right? I would say the last thing is, it feels like the game is very obvious in where to go. Very obvious in where to go. Every time you end a boss, immediately, like 2 rooms from the boss, is the clue of where to go next. And I think it's very obvious. So it doesn't allow... Like, if you want to explore, you can. But to a certain degree. Because the game is like, I want you to go this direction. So it's like, okay. So it feels like you have to follow that path all the time. Which I would say that in Metroidvanias... Oh, wait. That's not the most common thing. Hollow Knight, you can go anywhere, basically. Hello. Oh, this is so cool. So nostalgic. 8 hours. Not bad. Not bad. 8 hours, 11 minutes. See you next